Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Green and Tate on the perimeter. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Porter in at the 1 spot. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
5 to shoot. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Green. And it's Houston's ball. Outside Porter. Green against Doncic. Green, the pass to Wood. Houston gets it back. To the inside. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
2 minutes remaining in the
Powell sets a screen. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Doncic's shot is good.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Now here's Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Doncic against Porter. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic from 12 feet. Good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 5 points.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Gordon against Hardaway. Gordon on the take and rejected. And they get it back. And Şengün gets it to go. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic passes to Hardaway. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Now here's Gordon. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Boston. Garuba with the bucket. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Gordon on the take, and the Rockets tack on 2 more.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Rockets on top, up by 1. And back to the start of the 2nd quarter in just a moment. Well, Kevin Porter Jr. given a big opportunity in Houston. He talked about how his role has changed now that he's in the starting lineup.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
No doubt, Grant, Porter showing flashes.
No doubt at all, B.A. A golden opportunity. He's got talent, and now we're seeing what he can do in a starring role.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the 1st quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Luka
What's up?
Doncic. Shooting 1.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Doncic outside. On the take. Good. Doncic has got 10 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Green. Outside Nwaba. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Porzingis with it. Now Porter defending. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis sets a screen. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. Wood with the screen. From behind the arc. And there's Porter on the assist by Green. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. With the drive, and they pick up 2.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here's Green. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Martin uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Porter. Doncic left side. Lets it go from the wing. It's not going to go for him.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Houston Rockets. And it pains me to say this, but I think we need some insight from Professor Diesel. Secrets to success in the second half?
You want the regular voice of the professor, Ernie?
I'll take whatever you got.
It's easy, Ernie. Whoever decides the EOEP has the extinct advantage.
Wait, the strategy. What is EOEP? What does that even stand for?
Well, I'm glad you asked me, pupil Kenneth. You know this, execute on every possession. It's what I said to myself. EOEP, execute on every possession.
Was it just me, or did I hear you say they have an extinct advantage?
Is that what I said? I don't know what I said.
Oh, now, thanks for admitting it.
Oh, we're still on there.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Rockets.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So the Houston 5 right now. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. Porter Jr. and Green team up in the backcourt, and it's Wood in at the 5. Outside for Porter. There's the 3. Houston gets it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 14 points. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now?
Oh, boy, he's trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
One shot.
That's good from Porter. Here's Doncic. He's got 14. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks rebound. Powell passes to Porzingis. Deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Tate outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Hardaway against Tate. Right side Hardaway. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Over Tice. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Doncic. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Tate. Here's Wood. Now here's Green, defended by Hardaway. Tice sets a screen. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Porzingis with a screen on Porter. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Porter, the pass to Green. Tice, a screen on Hardaway. Tries the 9-footer. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Doncic. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Wood. Outside Porter. And here's Tate outside. It doesn't go for him. So it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Mavericks trailing. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
That shot wide open. And the Rockets lead by 11.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Well, the Rockets shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Up top, Gordon, defended by Hardaway. Gordon can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. No good from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hardaway's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Garuba, guarded by Doncic. Gordon against Hardaway. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Houston.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Here's Doncic. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Brown. Doncic, right side. Back to Brown. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. That one falls.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Gordon. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Doncic outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
A different look for Dallas. Now he's checked in for Brown. Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Bullock. The free throw off from Doncic.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Now here's Wood. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Green. And the 3 off target. Hardaway on the wing. He can't hit that time. And Houston will come the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. A clear look for Green. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Fade away. Dallas no good that time either. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.